Hi, I'm Amy, and I'm here to talk to you about ensuring your child gets enough sleep by having a regular time for your child to go to bed or take a nap and following a bedtime routine. So often with young children, sleep is a real challenge. Most children do not want to go to sleep at nap time or bedtime. Your child may say that he or she is not tired or even get upset when it is time to go to sleep. These things can make it hard for parents to have a regular bedtime, nap time, and bedtime routine for their children. The thing is, children may not even realize how tired they are. They need the adults in their lives to recognize when they are in need of sleep. Sleep is so important for everyone, especially young children. Consider this. 90% of brain development happens before the age of 5, and sleep plays an important role in brain development. There is no magic number for how much sleep your child needs. It depends on the needs of your particular child. The National Sleep Foundation recommends toddlers need 11 to 14 hours of sleep. Toddlers should not get less than 9 hours of sleep or sleep more than 16 hours a day. Preschoolers need 10 to 13 hours of sleep and should not be getting less than 8 hours or more than 14 hours of sleep each day. Many young children still need a nap, even if they say they don't. However, some young children have grown out of needing a nap, and napping could make nighttime sleep more difficult. It really all depends on your child. There is research that shows us how important sleep is for young children. Children that don't get enough sleep have more behavior problems, emotional problems, and even struggle with memory and doing challenging tasks. Sleep problems when children are young can lead to challenges when children reach school age. Being in school requires energy, which is restored through sleep. Having a regular bedtime is one way to make sure your child gets enough sleep. Most young children should have a bedtime before 9 p.m., but the specific bedtime you pick depends on your child's needs. Children that have a regular bedtime have less behavior problems, and when parents start having a regular bedtime for their children, behavior problems get better. When children have a bedtime that is not regular or too late, problems with attention and aggression can develop. Also, not having a regular bedtime when children are young has been found to be linked to lower math and reading scores once children start school. The bottom line is having a regular bedtime the whole time children are young helps them to do well. Next, having a bedtime routine is very important for helping your child wind down at night and get ready to go to sleep. Children that have a regular bedtime routine have earlier bedtimes, fall asleep faster, wake up less at night, and sleep longer. Also, children that have a regular bedtime routine have less behavior problems during the day. If your child is in need of a nap, having a routine leading up to nap can help your child prepare for sleep during the day as well. For more information about bedtime routines, check out the Making a Plan and Making the Most Out of Bedtime Naptime sections of this webpage. Ultimately, having a regular bedtime, nap time, and following a bedtime routine can help your child to do well in multiple ways, all of which can make the transition to school easier. If you are not already doing these things, or if your child has sleep problems, you may feel overwhelmed thinking about adding to your family's routine. Be sure to check out the sections Making a Plan to get started. Let's hear from one father whose son was not getting enough sleep before he made sleep a priority.
I knew my oldest son wasn't getting enough sleep. He's always been a real difficult sleeper. Had a real bad temper during the day, but I worked some nights and I figured there wasn't much I could do about it. My mom watches him and my other kids while I'm at work, and she's telling me over and over again that he didn't sleep much and he stayed up late watching TV. Most times he'd fall asleep in front of the TV. For a while, I thought that if he really needed sleep, he'd fall asleep. But then I learned that he really needed adults to help make sure he gets the sleep he needs. So my mom and I talked about his bedtime, decided what his bedtime would be. First we said 9 o'clock. But then we decided he needed even more sleep. So we said 8:30. It seems so early to me. But I went with what worked for him. At first, he wasn't happy about his bedtime. He'd get up and come and get me or my mom, and we'd take him back to his bed and tell him it was bedtime. Finally, he caught on and started falling asleep. It made nights easier. He was happier and calmer during the day. And when I didn't work, I actually had a little time to myself at night. The information on the 5-A-Day Parenting website really helped me to help my son with sleep.
Making sure your child gets enough sleep can be hard work, but it can also pay off. Children are happier and healthier when they get enough sleep, setting them up for success at school. If you are concerned about your child's sleep or struggling, there are people that can help. Talking to your child's pediatrician or family medical doctor is a great place to start. There are also benefits to you, like when children sleep better, parents are able to sleep better too. Check out the rest of this webpage for more information.